Japanese village. Cherry blossoms dance on the breeze, painting a serene backdrop to youthful laughter. Amidst the village's idyllic peace, Hiro, Akari, and Kenji embody the carefree spirit of youth. The gentle flutter of cherry blossoms creates a dreamlike, ethereal atmosphere, accentuating the village's timeless charm. In the quaint village schoolhouse, Ms. Yumi captivates her students with tales of a dark spirit lurking in the nearby forest. Amidst the hushed whispers of legend, Hiro boldly dismisses the tale, declaring, "That's just a scary story, Ms. Yumi." Akari chimes in, echoing Hiro's sentiment. "Yeah, like the one about the river monster." Kenji adds a layer of familial wisdom, sharing, "My grandpa says those stories are just to keep us from getting lost." At the forest's edge, Hiro and Kenji challenge Akari, whose gaze nervously flicks towards the ominous depths, haunted by Ms. Yumi's chilling tale. Kenji's taunts pierce the air as he mocks Akari's fear, escalating the tension with each word. In a gesture of reassurance, Hiro's hand gently rests on Akari's shoulder, his words a shield against the encroaching darkness. "Don't worry, Akari." United, they venture into the woods, the fading sunlight casting long, eerie shadows that dance around them, hinting at the mysteries and perils that lie ahead. In the dense, shadowy forest, sunlight struggles to pierce the canopy, casting eerie, elongated shadows across the undergrowth. An ancient, abandoned shrine emerges from the depths of the woods, its torii gate now a haunting relic claimed by nature's relentless embrace. An unseen presence casts a chilling pall over the shrine, whispering of watchful eyes and forgotten secrets, as an unsettling feeling grips their souls. Inside the desolate shrine, a forgotten altar, draped in dust and cobwebs, stands as a silent testament to time. A tattered scroll, adorned with cryptic symbols, beckons Hiro into the heart of mystery. As Hiro touches the scroll, a sudden gust of wind violently seals the shrine, casting them into an abyss of darkness. The abandoned shrine becomes a crucible of fear as the children succumb to panic, their faces mirroring pure terror. Akari's scream shatters the oppressive silence, a desperate cry lost in the echoing emptiness of the forgotten sanctuary. In a desperate attempt to ward off the encroaching darkness, Hiro frantically ignites his lighter, its tiny flame battling the shadows. An ancient scroll, marked with cryptic symbols, emanates an ominous glow, hinting at the malevolent force awakening within the shrine. From the deepest shadows, a guttural growl resonates, signaling the terrifying presence lurking just beyond the reach of the flickering light. In the heart of the abandoned shrine, a shadowy figure slowly takes form from the darkness, radiating an aura of menace. The figure's eyes ignite with a malevolent glow, piercing the gloom and instilling dread in the hearts of the huddled children. Kenji, fueled by bravery, hurls a rock at the spectral figure, a desperate act against the encroaching terror. The rock passes harmlessly through the figure, shattering their hopes and revealing the horrifying truth. They face something beyond the realm of the living. A chilling realization dawns upon them, confirming their worst fears. They are confronted by a ghost or some kind of malevolent spirit. Under the cloak of night, children flee from the ominous shrine, their desperate footsteps echoing through the silent forest. A shadowy figure emerges from the darkness, its menacing growls tearing through the night as it relentlessly pursues the terrified children. In a heart-stopping moment, the children stumble and fall, their fear intensifying with each echoing growl of the relentless pursuer. Their terror magnifies with each echoing growl of the relentless pursuer, amplifying their desperation. A rickety rope bridge appears, swaying perilously over a daunting ravine, their only escape from the encroaching shadows. With no escape from the encroaching figure, they step onto the treacherous bridge. The shadowy figure advances, their hopes of escape hanging by a thread. On the precarious rope bridge, a shadowy figure emerges from the gloom, unleashing chaos as the ropes violently shake. Disaster strikes as the bridge begins to disintegrate, threatening to send Akari plummeting into the abyss. In a heart-stopping moment, Akari loses her grip, only to be saved by Hiro's desperate grasp. The desperate grasp becomes the only thing standing between life and death. Exhausted, they stagger to the ravine's edge, where a shadowy figure halts, bound by unseen forces. The darkness claims the figure as it retreats, leaving behind an eerie calm and a chilling promise of its inevitable return. In a momentary haven, the air vibrates with an unspoken threat, a relentless echo of what's to come. In Hiro's room, a chilling tale unfolds as Hiro, Akari, and Kenji recount their terrifying experience. Miki listens with skepticism, yet the genuine fear etched on their faces begins to chip away at her doubt. Miki, to herself, acknowledges the shift. They really seem shaken up. Maybe there's something to this. Miki, with a mix of resolve and caution, agrees to venture into the unknown. All right, they'll go with you to the shrine. Miki delivers a stern warning. But if this is just a prank, under the cloak of night, Hiro, Akari, Kenji, and Miki gingerly step back into the haunted forest. Each flashlight beam pierces the oppressive blackness, revealing the stark contrast between light and the menacing shadows of the ancient trees. Hiro clutches a sharpened stake, his grip tight as if bracing himself against the unseen horrors lurking within the woods. The trees stand as silent sentinels, their elongated shadows twisting into grotesque shapes that dance in the periphery. An unsettling silence blankets the forest, broken only by eerie whispers carried on the wind, hinting at unspeakable secrets hidden within. Entering the abandoned shrine, a chilling draft whispers through the dilapidated space, hinting at unseen horrors. The scroll has vanished, leaving behind an altar defiled with fresh blood, a chilling testament to the spirit's dark hunger. A palpable sense of dread permeates the air as they realize the spirit is not merely haunting the shrine, it is actively feeding. In the desolate shrine, Miki uncovers a hidden passage veiled behind the ancient altar, a gateway to the unknown. With hearts pounding, Miki steps into the abyss, the beams of their flashlights piercing the suffocating darkness of the damp tunnel. The oppressive darkness closes in as the unknown awaits Miki in the silent depths. The tunnel's mouth spills into a colossal cavern where an altar of bones looms under the watchful gaze of a shadowy figure. Before the grim altar, a figure cloaked in shadow intones an ancient incantation, stirring the silence of ages. Each whispered syllable echoes through the cavern, resonating with the weight of forgotten rituals and unspoken dread. In the heart of an underground cavern, dust motes waltz in an eerie green light as a robed spirit orchestrates a dark ritual. The air crackles with impending doom as the spirit chants in a guttural tongue, summoning shadows from the abyss. In a moment of dire realization, they exchange worried glances, aware of the catastrophic stakes. A voice echoes in the cavern. They realize the spirit is performing a dark ritual, attempting to unleash an even speed, the spirit retaliates, its power sending Miki crashing against the cavern wall in a brutal display of force. Miki collapses, broken and defeated, against the cold stone, her hopes of stopping the ritual shattered. In the heart of the underground cavern, Hiro, Akari, and Kenji launch a furious assault on the ethereal spirit, their every move a desperate plea against impending doom. Each strike, though delivered with fierce determination, proves futile as the spirit remains untouched, an invincible force looming over our heroes. The spirit's overwhelming power threatens to consume them, pushing them to the brink of despair. They are about to be overwhelmed. In the heart of the underground cavern, Akari remembers Mizumi's legend, realizing the spirit's vulnerability lies in pure intentions. Akari focuses her mind, her resolve hardening into an unwavering shield of protection and banishment. From Akari emanates a radiant light, a beacon of hope against the encroaching darkness. In the depths of the underground cavern, the encroaching light threatens to shatter the delicate balance of a sacred ritual. With unwavering resolve, Hiro seizes the wooden stake, preparing to confront the spectral essence. In a climactic moment, the stake pierces the spirit's core, unleashing a piercing scream that echoes through the cavern. The cavern falls silent as the spirit fades into oblivion, leaving behind only the echoes of its tormented scream. Deep within the underground cavern, the very earth trembles, as dust and debris cascade from the collapsing ceiling, signaling imminent peril. As the cavern threatens to bury them alive, desperate urgency fills the air, fueling their frantic flight for survival. Supporting Miki's faltering steps, they race against time through the narrow tunnel, each stride echoing with the thunderous echoes of the earth's wrath. Every step is a gamble, with the ground quaking beneath them, as they desperately seek escape from nature's fury. Under the cloak of night, they emerge from the forest's embrace, their silhouettes stark against the dark sky, bearing silent witness to a victory hard won. The shrine, once a sanctuary, now lies in ruins, its final, echoing groan, a mournful symphony to the night. Exhaustion and bloodstains mark their bodies, each a brutal testament to the fierce battle waged in the heart of the forest. Despite the scars of battle, a flicker of triumph ignites in their eyes, a beacon of hope in the darkness. They stand as saviors, their weary forms a symbol of resilience, for they have delivered the village from an unspeakable darkness. In the quiet of Hiro's living room, the first light of dawn unveils the lingering trauma etched on the faces of Hiro, Akari, Kenji, and Miki. Each person is haunted, their eyes reflecting a world forever tainted by the loss of innocence. Lost in their own thoughts, they grapple with the unsettling revelation that safety is but an illusion. The rustic village basks in serene daylight, where cherry blossoms dance lightly in the breeze. Beneath the surface of tranquility, Hiro, Akari, and Kenji sense the lurking darkness, poised to strike again. United by their resolve, Hiro, Akari, and Kenji stand ready to confront the encroaching shadows. Beneath a canopy of emerald leaves, Hiro, Akari, and Kenji ascend a winding mountain path, their determination echoing in every step. Sunlight filters through the forest canopy, illuminating their path and casting an ethereal glow upon their faces. With unwavering resolve, they push forward, each step a testament to their commitment to protect their village from impending darkness. Through rigorous training, they hone their skills, preparing to face any future menace that dares to threaten their home. In the heart of the towering mountains, a hidden cave mouth gapes, swallowed by veils of shadow. Ancient weapons and armor shimmer with a faint, ethereal glow, whispering of forgotten battles and mystical power. A cave, a spectral warrior emerges, his eyes ablaze with otherworldly light, challenging the boundaries of reality. The air crackles with raw energy as the spectral warrior raises its shimmering, indistinct sword, a beacon of impending battle. Standing as a gatekeeper, the spectral warrior embodies the ultimate test, a trial by combat, to prove their right to wield the ancient weapons. In the heart of the mountain cave, a fierce battle erupts, testing the limits of courage and intellect against the warrior's formidable might. Amidst the fray, Akari unearths a hidden reservoir of spiritual energy, a beacon of hope against the encroaching darkness. The warrior's brute force clashes with newfound spiritual power, turning the cave into a maelstrom of raw energy and desperate struggle. In the heart of the mountain cave, a single ray of light dances through dust motes, illuminating the victorious figures standing over the fallen warrior. Though defeated, the warrior's lips curve into a faint smile as he acknowledges his conquerors. You have proven yourselves worthy. With a final gesture, the warrior directs their gaze to a stone pedestal where ancient weapons and armor emanate an ethereal glow. In his final breath, the warrior imparts a great warning. These will grant you enhanced abilities. Use them wisely. A tranquil village day shatters as a new menace descends, drawn by the lingering shadows of a dark past. The calm is brutally interrupted by the arrival of grotesque creatures, their forms twisted by the taint of dark energy. Panic ignites as the villagers realize the horror of their plight, their peaceful lives threatened by this unholy invasion. The idyllic village transforms into a battleground, its innocence lost to the encroaching darkness. Against the backdrop of their threatened village, Hiro, Akari, and Kenji stand united, the ancient weapons gleaming as beacons of hope. In a whirlwind of motion and fury, they clash with monstrous creatures, each strike a testament to their unwavering resolve. Their skills and bravery are tested beyond measure. Under the veil of night, grotesque creatures vanish into the dense forest, swallowed by the darkness, driven by a relentless resolve. Hiro, Akari, and Kenji charge into the abyss, their faces etched with grim determination. Their unwavering pursuit promises a desperate battle against the encroaching shadows. The creatures lead them into the heart of the abandoned temple, where shadows waltz across crumbling walls. Within the temple's decaying embrace, the air grows heavy with the ghosts of dark rituals and secrets. Forbidden knowledge lurks within the temple's depths, whispering promises of power and peril. In the heart of the temple, they confront the sorcerer, his aura crackling with dark intent. His eyes burn with a hunger for chaos, a palpable threat hanging heavy in the air. An immense power radiates from him, casting long shadows that dance with the promise of destruction. In the heart of the temple, a fierce battle erupts as a sorcerer unleashes dark magic, testing the hero's resolve. Hiro, Akari, and Kenji stand united, their combined skills forming a formidable barrier against the encroaching darkness. The sorcerer's relentless assault pushes the boundaries of their abilities, as each hero grapples with the forces threatening to overwhelm them. In a moment of synchronized precision, Hiro, Akari, and Kenji unleash their combined power, creating a surge of light to counter the sorcerer's dark magic. Within the ancient temple, Akari's hands emit a soft, ethereal glow as she conjures a shimmering barrier of spiritual energy. With a fierce yell, Hiro lunges at the sorcerer, his katana gleaming sharply as he attempts to cut through the darkness. Kenji moves with lightning speed, evading the sorcerer's dark magic with uncanny agility. The spiritual barrier shimmers intensely, deflecting the sorcerer's malevolent attacks as the battle reaches a fever pitch. In the heart of the temple, the air vibrates with lingering power as the sorcerer, though weak to gather, twisting shadows into menacing shapes as the sorcerer prepares a final cataclysmic assault. The temple trembles under the weight of impending doom as the sorcerer's last stand threatens to unleash unimaginable chaos. Miki arrives at the temple, sensing an ominous presence that hangs heavy in the air, thick with foreboding. Her gaze sweeps across the ancient symbols carved into the temple walls, as if seeking guidance from the spirits of old. In a surge of defiance, Miki begins to chant, her voice echoing with the power of forgotten lore, a beacon against the encroaching darkness. Her voice resonates with the power of forgotten lore, a beacon against the encroaching darkness. United in triumph, they stand as the last echoes of the sorcerer's sinister magic vanish from the age-old temple. The sorcerer's grotesque creatures dissolve into the shadows, forever expelled from the village, leaving a profound silence that resonates through the sacred space. An echoing silence envelops the temple, a testament to their courage and the vanquishing of darkness, sealing the village's newfound peace. The village breathes freely once more, its people united in gratitude as Hiro, Akari, Kenji, and Miki are celebrated as heroes. Amidst the joyous crowd, Hiro's humble smile reflects the weight of responsibility lifted. Akari's radiant eyes mirror the village's newfound hope, a beacon of resilience in the aftermath. Kenji, ever stoic, nods in acknowledgement, his presence a pillar of strength for the community. Miki's youthful exuberance fills the air with renewed vitality, promising a brighter future for all. On the mountain top, the wind roars as they stand vigilant, their village a tiny haven cradled in the valley below. Under the scorching sun, shadows stretch long as the villagers proclaim, "We vow to continue protecting our home and fighting against the darkness." From their lofty perch, the village looks fragile, a beacon of hope against the encroaching shadows of the unknown. Bathed in ethereal sunlight, Hiro delves into ancient texts, his determination etched against the quiet of the library. The weight of knowledge settles upon Hiro as he pores over each page, his brow furrowed in deep concentration. In his quest to understand the formidable forces, Hiro seeks answers within the aged pages, hoping to find a guiding light. Under the radiant sun, Akari dedicates herself to mastering her spiritual gifts, a solitary figure amidst the vast training grounds. With unwavering focus, Akari channels her inner strength, each movement a testament to her growing command over her ethereal abilities. Energy crackles around Akari as she pushes her limits, her face a mask of determination amidst the growing intensity of her training. Kenji ventures deep into the emerald embrace of the forest, his senses heightened, scanning for lurking threats. Every shadow seems to dance with potential peril. Every rustle of leaves, whispers of unseen eyes. His gaze, sharp and unwavering, pierces the veil of green, seeking any hint of danger that may lie hidden. In the dimly lit confines of Miki's hut, ancient artifacts cast eerie shadows as Miki immerses herself in their enigmatic symbols. Under the soft glow, Miki squints, her brow furrowed in fierce concentration. The villagers vanished into thin air, leaving behind only whispers and shadows. The mine entrance stands silent and foreboding, concealing a mystery that swallows all who dare to venture within. Deep within the mine, an unsettling silence reigns, broken only by the echoes of unanswered questions and mounting dread. The darkness within the mine becomes a suffocating presence, hinting at the unseen forces at play. Under the cloak of night, a foreboding mine entrance looms, casting long, dancing shadows that hint at the darkness within. The air crackles with anticipation and a palpable sense of unease as the group stands on the threshold of the unknown. Worried glances are exchanged, each member sensing a dark presence lurking within the mine's depths, a silent acknowledgement of the peril they face. The descent into the mine begins, where the air hangs heavy, laden with the scent of damp earth and an ominous metallic tang. Etched into the walls, strange symbols pulse with an eerie inner light, whispering tales of forgotten origins. Unsettling sounds reverberate through the shaft, the incessant drip of water mingling with low, guttural groans that seem to emanate from the bowels of the earth. In the cavern, dust motes waltz in the dim light, as the thick air reeks of decay and fear, casting a pall over the missing villagers. Pale faces, etched with terror, reveal the village's despair as they huddle together, seeking solace in the cavern's depths. Nightmarish, twisted forms stand guard, their grotesque presence amplifying the villagers' terror and despair. The scene embodies terror, despair, and helplessness. In the heart of the cavern, a desperate battle unfolds as Hiro, Akari, Kenji, and Miki rally to save their captured kin. Hiro, with a ferocity born of desperation, confronts a hulking guard, his every move a dance of defiance. Akari, a whirlwind of fury, strikes with precision, her strikes echoing through the cavern. Kenji, a bastion of strength, shields the fallen, his resolve unyielding against the encroaching shadows. Miki, with cunning and grace, outmaneuvers her foes, her spirit unbroken amidst the chaos. Together, the heroes fight as one, their combined might a beacon of hope in the cavern's darkness. Having vanquished the monstrous creatures, the freed villagers emerge, blinking in the dim light, their faces etched with relief and disbelief. Deeper within the mine, an ominous presence lingers, a palpable sense of dread clinging to the shadows, hinting at unspeakable horrors yet unseen. The silence of the cavern screams louder than any monster's roar. Entering the ancient chamber, dust motes dance like fleeting spirits in the dim light. A being of pure darkness manifests, absorbing the chamber's light. A palpable chill sweeps through the chamber, as if the very air is freezing. In the heart of the ancient chamber, an entity's raw power surges, pushing Hiro, Akari, Kenji, and Miki to their breaking points. Hiro, his face etched with determination, struggles to maintain his stance against the entity's relentless onslaught. Akari, her eyes blazing with defiance, unleashes a torrent of her own power in a desperate attempt to counter the entity's might. Kenji, battered but unbowed, rises to face the entity once more, his spirit unbroken, despite the overwhelming odds. Miki, her focus unwavering, channels her energy to heal her companions, a beacon of hope amidst the chaos. In the heart of the ancient chamber, Akari's eyes ignite with ethereal light as she summons her inner power. With focused intent, Akari weaves her spiritual energy into a radiant, protective shield. The chamber is enveloped in a protective shield, shimmering with the promise of safety. In the heart of the ancient chamber, Hiro's sword meets the entity, yet the blow seems to dissipate like a ripple in a pond. The entity remains untouched, its form shifting and swirling as if mocking Hiro's futile attempt. Hiro's face, illuminated by the entity's unearthly glow, reflects a grim realization of the power he faces. In the heart of the ancient chamber, Kenji's agility is tested as he becomes a whirlwind of motion, evading the relentless onslaught of an otherworldly entity. His eyes, ablaze with focus, cut through the chaos, desperately seeking a glimmer of weakness in the entity's seemingly invincible form. The air crackles with tension as Kenji's survival hangs on a thread, each dodge a defiance against the entity's unyielding power. In the timeless chamber, dust motes waltz in a solitary sunbeam, illuminating the profound stillness and ancient secrets. Miki, etched with focus, delicately etches arcane symbols into the air, her trembling touch the only sound in the silent theater. The air vibrates with an unseen force, as if the very stones hold their breath in anticipation of what's to come. In the heart of the ancient chamber, their combined powers surge, striking down the malevolent entity and cleansing the mine of its vile presence. The villagers, now freed from the suffocating darkness, breathe sighs of relief as hope rekindles in their hearts. Though the immediate threat is vanquished, an ominous awareness lingers: the battle for light has only just begun.